Hey, so today I am actually going to be doing more of an in-depth review of a product that I just finished a whole tub of. As you can see, this is Creatine 5 by Staunch. I have flavor tested this one. This particularly one is the unflavored version, and I gave it a try on its own. So if you're interested in watching that and my reactions to it, please go ahead and check for the link that I'm putting here. Otherwise, creatine 5, right? In general, creatine is honestly, in my personal experience, has been the most cost-effective form of creatine you can take. Well, creatine, of course, is the most cost-effective, but it's the most cost-effective supplement, right? It's actually extremely cheap, yet over the long haul, while I've taken creatine, I've seen the most improvement in my workouts and my exercises. I've seen bigger gains, I've felt stronger, and I feel like my endurance has come over the long haul. If I could only buy one supplement to enhance my workout, without a doubt, it would be some form of creatine. With that said, this particular creatine, it's like $30 for 50 servings, right? And usually you're spending $30 to $40 to $50 for 30 servings on like a pre-workout or any of these other post-workout supplements. But creatine is extremely cost-effective and extremely beneficial. If you're not taking creatine, find a brand, find a company that you trust and that you like, and get it. Like, you will be surprised. After about 2 to 3 weeks, that's when you'll start really noticing, hey, this is worth it. For this particular creatine, Staunch, it's very interesting because their idea is that they have 5 forms of creatine in there that are supposed to make this formula better than others. For me, so you know kind of how I tested it, I took creatine every single day. While I took creatine, I was also following the 1-year challenge for men by Bigger, Leaner, Stronger, written by Mike Matthews. So if you're interested in the types of workouts, that's the plan that I was following. I was on a 3-day split, so pretty much every Monday, Wednesday, Friday was different parts of the body that you'd focus on. You have your legs, your chest, your back, kind of that push-pull lift kind of thing. So it's been great, right? Go ahead, check it out if you're interested in the exact type of workouts that I was doing. But I took this though every day, even on my off days, because it's important to take creatine into the body. You need to take one of those things every single day so your body continually has a store of creatine so that it can work the best. While I was taking this creatine though, it was interesting. I was looking into kind of like why there's so many ingredients, what's going on. So to break it down, right, they have 2,000 milligrams of creatine magna power. This is a magnesium silate. So pretty much it's just a creatine with magnesium attached to it. This is supposed to be a creatine that helps increase muscle mass and strength. The next creatine is creatine monohydrate. That's 2,000 milligrams. Guys, creatine monohydrate, that's the gold standard. Out of all of the creatines, this one has had the most scientific studies behind it. And so by scientific community standards, if there's any claims about monohydrate, those are the ones that are really going to be supported. There's 2,000 milligrams in here. See, I'm used to taking a creatine that's just monohydrate, and it's, I believe 5,000 milligrams, which is about 5 grams. I believe my conversion might be off. But this is the monohydrate's the gold standard. Again, that's for muscle gain, exercise performance, and possible some brain benefits. So I can't say that my brain's been better, but I will say that while taking this overall with these different type of creatines, I did feel like I saw some gains. The third type of creatine they have in there is a Tri-Creatine Malate. So this is a new form of creatine. So unlike monohydrate, There's not as much studies in these other types of creatines to give us a definitive, it's amazing. But it's a new form that's supposed to help with endurance, growth, strength, and also muscle volume, right? So let's give it a try. This has about 330 milligrams of that in it. There's creatine pyruvate. This is actually designed to be more absorbable in the body than other creatines, because creatine monohydrate, magnepower, malate might not be as available to be absorbed, and it might take more effort, or not 100% of it gets absorbed. So this pyruvate was designed for absorption. That's pretty much the main thing. And then creatine anhydrous or anhydrous. It's one that's actually 100% creatine by weight. So it's the most potent version, right? If you're getting the 290 milligrams that they say that's in here, you're getting 209 milligrams of this creatine anhydrous. So that's kind of the breakdown, right? Like I said, the gold standard is monohydrate. So anytime I see a creatine that's not monohydrate, I'm extremely skeptical, because again, gold standard, if it works and it's doing great, why change it? Well, there's always room for improvement. So they've added these other forms of creatine in here. Can I definitively say that these different forms of creatine have increased me beyond recognition? No, I can't. But what I can say, and I want you guys to know this, is that while I was taking it, I did see gains, right? So my deadlift increased by 10 pounds over the period of time that I tested this. So that's great. That's fantastic. For a lot of people, when we're working out, like, you're not going to see 200-pound increases, but 10 pounds while I was taking this creatine, that's really good. My bench press increased by 15 pounds, my squats by 5 pounds. So I saw gains. I can't complain about that. While I was taking this, after I would take it, I did feel fuller, right? So I'd mix it in with a protein shake after my workout, or on my off days, I take it on its own because it was not a terrible flavor. I would actually feel fuller, but also I felt a little bloated. Okay, so keep that in mind. There was a little bit of bloating on my end. I don't usually get that. I don't feel like I'm somebody who takes stuff and walks away feeling bloated, but I did feel a little bloated while taking this. But after I was taking this for a little bit, I felt more rested on my rest days. So the days following my workouts, I do feel like this did help with recovery a little bit. I know it's supposed to mainly be for muscle growth and strength, but over the long haul, I think it made me stronger in my rest days and my recuperation. So after I took a whole thing of this, I just felt stronger. Physically, I felt like I was stronger. So I increased my weights. You can hear that. Deadlifts up 10 pounds, bench up 15 pounds, squats up 5 pounds, which is great. I felt fuller while taking it, so it did kind of make me feel like my protein shakes were more fuller, but in addition to that, I felt a little bloated, which it was not associated with the proteins, because I've never had that with the particular protein I'm taking currently. So just keep that in mind. It's a pretty good product. I was surprised. I was very skeptical going into it because, again, creatine monohydrate, that's the one that I'm always a bigger fan of. And this one has different forms of it. And I think that, it was pretty good. One serving is 5 grams, so you are getting 5 grams of creatine, which has usually been the clinical dosage. Now, of course, those clinical dosages are based upon creatine monohydrate, and they have these different forms in there. And I do feel like I felt stronger. I did not feel like this was a negatively impacting creatine. It was a good creatine. So if you're looking at it and you're tempted by it, go ahead and give it a try. If you love Staunch, if you already tried Staunch, and you have some of that brand loyalty, go ahead, give them another try on this creatine. See what you feel, and let me know. Drop down in the comments if you've tried the creatine and how it compares to maybe other creatines or those post-workouts you've taken. For me, I've enjoyed it. If it comes up for me to try again, if I'm able to get another flavor of it, without a doubt, I will give it another try, because honestly, I'm very interested, and I know they have different flavors. I just am happy that I was able to give this a shot because it was great. Otherwise, guys, if there's any other products that you're interested in me trying, taste testing, and doing a review after I try a full product of it, drop it down in the comments. I am working to try and get more subscribers, so please subscribe. If you want to be notified when I post a new video, hit that bell next to the subscribe button as well. And then also, please share with your friends, family. Let them know of maybe the certain videos that they might be interested in. Let me know if there's any drinks, supplement powders, energy drinks that you want me to give a try. I am currently actually preparing for this next week. I'm going to be preparing and going into a no caffeine week. So if you're interested in understanding how some uncaffeinated pre-workouts test and taste, let me know. I am going to be doing some of that. That's what I'm working on next for you guys. And then I also have some really cool, exciting things. I've gotten a few energy drinks in that I will be taste testing once I finish my no caffeine rotation, and they're going to be great. There's one from a company that's actually unreleased at this point, so keep an eye open for that. I'll make sure to let you guys know. I'll see you next time, though. I've enjoyed spending time with you. Thank you.